Hate. People love to do it. But why?
I don't know.
Why is StaticTokyo here?
Now, we as a population, Homo sapiens, if you will, love hating.
I'm an underground rat, but stay underground, bro. You ain't never getting out the hood. Be real with yourself.
Obviously, I'm not saying we all like to hate, but there is obviously a large audience for it. Hate, as we know, is a strong emotion. Releasing that hate would probably feel good, especially if you feel incentivized to do so, which we will touch on later. Hate in some cases forms friendships or bonds. If you wish to do the ice bucket challenge on a specific individual and you meet someone else that wants to do the same, boom, friendship. More or less. We cultivated a whole culture of hating on people. A lot of music, especially in rap as of right now, and for the longest time, to be honest, has been and will probably always be, haha, I'm better than you, do a money spread, oh wait, you can't, broke boy, go cry about it.
Damn.
You know? And not gonna lie, that shit be heat. And when we listen or sing along or whatever, we kind of feel that shit. We feel like the GOAT right now. It's an ego boost, even though we have no money, no bitches, no hoes.
Absolutely zero play.
Or like when a rapper disses another rapper you've been hating on since you popped out the room, Drake, that happy chemical in your brain hits a dance. And obviously for some cases it can be real beef that even has like real world consequences. But something I do get a little confused by is hate watchers. Why do people do that shit? I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not like One Piece.
I'm out. You think I'm about to? I'm not watching this.
I gave it a shot, didn't fuck with it. You don't see me watching the shit to hate on it and then be like, Naruto is better. No, I'ma just watch what I fuck with and mind my business. I don't like some popular content creators, but I'm not gonna go on their streams or YouTube videos and leave a comment saying that I know they sleep with roaches and have hella bed bugs. I'ma watch who I like and mind my business. Kati Morton actually has a thorough video breaking down why people do it and what hate watching is, which seems self-explanatory. But basically, it's whenever you watch something or someone you hate just to basically be a dickhead. There's many reasons as to why, which again, Kati Morton goes through on their video. But in Ooga Booga brain terms, your life is ass, you in a bad place mentally, and hating on someone else, especially on social media because it's easier to find someone that has it worse than you. It makes you feel better momentarily. Hating on someone can also be used as a way to run from your own bullshit. Now, these reasons are depressing. Not gonna lie, it's sad, but it definitely could be the case for some hate watchers. Now, the thing that peeves me the most about it is people that use hate to gain attention. For example, if you see something funny or cute, you may laugh, move on, maybe hit a like. But when someone says something you disagree with,
Alright, I'm finna get disrespectful in this motherfucker.
you almost get an urge to engage. It's an innate feeling. And when you have a group of people agreeing with you on hating something, it just validates your thoughts. Social media then pushes this content because it's keeping people on the platform. And again, I'm not saying this goes for everyone, but some people notices this and does a whole hot take, blah, 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 insert something crazy here. People even actively ask for others' hot takes, which I don't know how to feel about it, but you know, that's a thing that happens. Opposition to something you hate is the fastest and easiest way to broadcast an identity. Quote by a friend. I don't know if they want to be brought up, so just know that I was not the one that concocted this fire statement. It was not me. I do not take credit. I hate people that hate on something and just push the thing that they hate. For example, me personally, when I see something I actually hate, I just mind my business and I keep it pushing. Which I know sounds weird coming from a person that built up their channel and basically talking about shit. I could have so much videos if I did videos on shit I hated. It would be insane. But when I do a video, I don't particularly hate any of the people I'm talking about or any of the people involving in the situations that I'm talking about, besides a few videos. I try my best to basically have a discussion based on my observations and also provide the information that I'm basing my opinions off of, which is not how a news VTuber works. Please don't watch me for news. Go watch like Alara or someone else. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is people are more so sharing what they hate instead of sharing what they love.
This shit is actually trash.
Which in turn gives what they hate more attention. Another issue I have with people giving hate is that they don't really know how to articulate why they hate something.
You do.
For example, I said I don't like One Piece. I say that because I personally do not like the art style that much. And when I watch anime, it looking pretty to my eyeballs matters to me a lot. This isn't me shitting on One Piece, by the way. If you like it, cool, have you fun. I think the story is kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But at least you know the reason why I don't fuck with One Piece. I could go more in depth to what about the art specifically irks me, but then we'll be here for too fucking long. But some people will say, oh, I hate that, and I ask them why, and they give you, like, close to no answer. Music, for example. I will say I like more underground artists, people like Isbroki, Mumble, Skype, just to name a few. But I hate when people say, oh, I don't like this artist or this song because it's mainstream. And then bump Not Like Us for the 1000th time, which I mean fair, it's a fire song, I understand. Or the people that hate something because they homie hate it. Respectfully, y'all make my head hurt. Think for yourself. Brain blast your own thought or something. And stop slobbering on your friend's knob. I'm not entirely sure why people think this way. It could be them trying to fit in, or them not wanting to be the outsider of their group. I don't know. But low-key, if they're your friend, the worst that's gonna happen is they're gonna turn, look at you dead in your face, and be like,
that shit was trash, my nigga. You consistently drop the trash. Get this nigga his props.
and then they're gonna move on. Nothing crazy. And obviously, this can go beyond interest. This can go about people, even.
If suddenly a girl that never had interest about you now has interest about you, and she's ovulating and she saw a baby, it's probably because she's having baby fever and she just wants to get impregnated to have a child. I'm just saying.
You'd be surprised how many of the VTubers you watch don't like each other. There's also a lot of VTubers that are like good friends too, behind the scenes. They may not like do streams and shit together, but they're also like very good friends like behind the scenes and shit. It's not all bad. It's not all bad, I promise. I did a whole video on this kind of thing in the past, but VTubers and hell, content creators as a whole, and I guess this can go for like any fucking other job, to be honest, say the most vile thing about each other behind closed doors. It's crazy. Some even go as far as to spread false rumors about another individual to basically isolate that individual from other people, which is probably the biggest waste of time I've ever seen, ever. Some simply just shit talk about another behind closed doors, and a bunch of other things you may see if you watch any 2000s movie that takes place in a high school. I'm just waiting for one VTuber to pour milk on another VTuber's head on some K-drama shit. Granted, most of the people that do this in the VTubing scene specifically is VTweeters. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to keep your brain as pure as possible while explaining this. VTweeters are people on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck that don't really have much content or do much of anything, to be honest. But you see them on Twitter usually complaining about someone or something over a trivial issue, and obviously since people love the tea, they kind of grow off of them hating or complaining over certain topics that don't really matter at all. Yeah, just for clarification, I'm obviously not talking about those that call out other people for doing actual crimes, but you know, I just want to be clear on that. Sometimes the numbers and all that can get to your head, so you just kind of transform into a being of hate, clout chaser kind of sorts, if you want to use that term, which is obviously not the best thing to happen to a person. But what do y'all think? Why are people seemingly far more vocal about things they hate rather than things they love? I want other thoughts. Let me know in the comments. And that was basically it. Simple talk, simple rant of sorts. I'm gonna go now. I appreciate y'all. Peace.